Now, whether it's Facebook changing its company name to Meta or Microsoft paying billions to acquire a video game company, chances are you've heard the Metaverse mentioned.
Yeah, it's one of the hottest topics in tech right now. Now, a virtual property boom. But what exactly is the Metaverse? We went in search of some answers. It's the virtual utopia we've been promised for decades. First coined by author Neil Stephenson in his 1992 novel Snow Crash, the concept of the metaverse has been popularised in movies like The Matrix and video games like Second Life.
The metaverse is a virtual world, or rather a collection of virtual worlds. I mean, we can think about it as a place where we're doing a lot of the same kinds of things that we're already doing on the internet, right? We're working, we're going to school, we're playing games, we're meeting people, hanging out. It's not just you looking at a screen, but it's meant to be you really fully living in this space.
Thanks to recent technological developments, the metaverse is moving from fiction to fact, prompting a boom in virtual real estate.
So virtual land is very similar to real land, but it exists in the metaverse. And unlike real land, where there's limitations around what you can do with it, in the metaverse, what you can do with that land is the opportunities are endless.
Lisa Chikarovsky and her family have bought several plots of digital land in a metaverse called TCG World at the cost of $1,000 each. And they think it's money well spent.
We missed the crypto boom, we sort of saw a lot of emerging technologies coming through, but the metaverse really offers a more immersive and connected experience, and we really see it as being the next big thing to hit, in terms of technology.
Your one's up here.
For our kids' birthdays, we actually bought them each a plot of virtual land, and they were incredibly excited because they can see the potential of metaverses, and they're excited to be able to play games, build businesses, and interact with their friends.
Lisa's son James says his friends don't know much about it, but it's not bad having a mum interested in video games.
I think she's pretty cool because she had enough courage to find out about it and invest money into it. In the metaverse, I will want to build bike parks and design bikes for people to ride and do jumps and tricks.
Lisa's mother and former state opposition leader, Kerry Chikarovsky, says the metaverse is a tricky concept for older Australians.
Would have been very difficult, except I've got very good teachers. My son-in-law and my daughter have spent a lot of time explaining to me about why I should invest. I'm very excited because I have 2 plots and I'm trying to work out whether they're large enough for me to build my own Parliament House.
The virtual land market was valued at more than $650 million last year, but experts warn there's a lot of risk involved.
At the end of the day, it's still a lot of speculation, and a lot of speculation that requires people getting on board, investing their money, telling other people to come on board and invest their money.
But before you dismiss the metaverse, it could still pay to understand it, just like we've had to become familiar with Facebook and Zoom.
A lot of companies with a lot of money really care about the metaverse. It may be the place where we have to go to work or we have to go to learn. So in that sense, that's why we should really care about the metaverse and what it looks like and how it's developed and for what reason.
And those vested interests seem to be the real reason everyone is talking about the metaverse.
I tend to think about these things in terms of Tinkerbell technologies, right? Tinkerbell only exists if you believe hard enough and if you clap loud enough. And in many ways, the metaverse is the same. We have to really believe hard in it and clap loud enough for it to finally become a thing that's real.
All right. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining our 34th live AMA. We have done an AMA every single week now for 34 weeks, and we're going to continue to. I wanted to show you that video again. That's something that we showed last week of a really cool news outlet in Australia. Sunrise is as big as Good Morning America or The Today Show. And they featured us. And they also featured Lisa, who is someone on our moderator team and an agent with us. And she did a fantastic job. So because of that video, we're also going to be getting on some more stations and streaming services here coming up. So I have basically a lot to show you guys here within the next couple of weeks. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Alex Nace. I'm the Director of Business Development for TCG World. And I got some stuff and some things to update all of you on today. So thank you so much for joining in and watching this live or watching it after the fact. We got some updates for everybody. So do me a favor. We've kind of switched everything over to YouTube Live. Make sure that you max out the resolution. I'm going to be showing you some pictures and some videos today, and I want you to get the best quality of the things I'm going to be showing you. And then always, as you know, stay to the end of these AMAs. I tend to kind of drop some bigger news towards the end of the AMA. I mean, the whole thing I'm going to be dropping a bunch of exciting news, but towards the end, I like to save some extra special stuff. And then after this YouTube Live, I'm going to be hosting a Telegram voice AMA session in our main chat. We found it's so much more interactive to be able to hear people talk as opposed to just pulling questions out of YouTube Live. So I'm going to be there immediately after we go over all the company updates with TCG World. So let's just jump right on in because we got some stuff to talk on today. So kicking things off, we did a Twitter space with Jules and Women in Crypto this last Wednesday. We try to meet with our partners so that everyone can kind of get a good idea of the character and the ethos of people that we choose to partner with. And it was a great Twitter space. My wife and my mother-in-law are both in Women in Crypto on Facebook, and they highly enjoyed the group. If you haven't listened to this Twitter space yet, it's saved on our main Twitter account. Go listen to it. It's really good. And then next, just announced, I believe yesterday, I did an interview with Cryptolution. So Cryptolution is a fantastic person, Vincent, and he's been doing some videos on TCG for a while now. And he reached out and said, hey, I would really like to do an interview with you. And I said, absolutely, let's do it. So we did an interview, and you can check it out if one of our moderators can post it within our YouTube Live channel, as well as please go check him out. Cryptolution, you can see it right here on the screen. He does a lot of great work, and you can go see that interview. On top of that, I did another pretty large interview this week. It is right now getting edited and in post-processing, and then it's going to be posted. And once it gets dropped, I will share the link all over the place, and you can see what other big interview that we did this week. The hint is it's on a major sports streaming service, as well as a couple other big websites. And you'll get to see exactly what I'm talking about this week. It was a really fun interview. But yeah, so shout out to those future people when that drops, and big shout out to Vincent. He did a great job hosting, great interview questions. It was a really fun interview. Please go support his channel. He did awesome. So next week, you have all seen some news in chat that there has been a large purchase of land through a group called the Dragon Guild. $4.6 million worth of virtual land. Might be a record. I don't know. We got to look it up. And they got 8,901 plots. So we have gotten a lot of questions about this Dragon Guild. So we decided, you know what? Let's just do an AMA with them. So I'm going to bring them on to next Friday's AMA, and you're going to get to see them, hear what they're all about, hear their vision for their guild, as well as plots as a whole. It's going to be really good. So on top of that, sorry, I got a little bit of a cough today. on top of that, we are going to be introducing partners back into our AMAs. For people that have been following us for a while, we were doing about a partner a week. Well, the last couple of weeks, we've been really highly focused on alpha. We've been signing partnership deals, but we just haven't been at the point where we want to announce some of the big moves that we've been making with partners. But here in the very near future, we're going to be bringing some of these big moves onto an AMA so that you can see exactly what we've been working on and the projects that we've been working with and the people that we've been working with and the organizations and commerce that we've been working with. We want you to get to meet everybody that we've been busting our booties behind the scenes, meeting with everybody. So next week, we're going to kick things off and we're going to meet with the Dragon Guild. And there's been some hints, by the way. So David, a couple weeks back, he sent out a tweet that was just 8 flames. And that's all it was 8 flames. And there was a lot of mystery as to why did he send that out? Well, now we can confirm it. Those 8 flames were for the Dragon Guild because they were originally going to be getting 8,888 plots. It's now got bumped up to 8,900 and let me pull up that thing again. Yeah, 8901. But we're going to be inputting little hints in our tweets. I'm also going to be using Twitter a lot more myself because it's been something that a lot of people have been requesting, and I have not been very good at it. So I'm going to make a conscious effort to update you on all the meetings and stuff that I'm doing. Not all of them, but a good amount of them. And always check David's Twitter and our main account's Twitter. There are hints dropped in there from time to time that if you look into it a little bit, you would know kind of some of the big stuff that's going on behind the scenes. So that being said, from this point on, make sure to always watch the tweets. There might be some hidden mysteries embedded into a couple of them. So we got some news. I hope you're ready. So first is there's this really big VIP fashion show. I'm not going to say the name, but it's over. David hooked up with these people, I believe in Paris. And they were going to be unveiling a new line of clothing that they were really excited about. And they were going to unveil it in another metaverse. They showed us a picture or a demo video of their fashion line that they were going to unveil in this other metaverse. Now, I'm not going to say the other metaverse name, and I'm actually not going to post the video because you would immediately tell what metaverse it is as soon as I post the video. But it was just this avatar wearing this purple thing, and you couldn't really see the detail on it. So David said, hey, I tell you what, give us 24 hours. Let us put together a cool video for you that would look much better, much more high quality. This is a fashion show. You can't show something with low quality when you're talking fashion, right? Let us create something for you. So within 24 hours, our studio kicked butt on this. We created them a video. I'm going to show you that video at the end of this AMA, which is really neat, and they're going to be showcasing it. We're also going to be building a travel agency within the metaverse. We're working with the project right now, and this is actually starting to move pretty quickly. So we're going to have a whole travel agency within the world, and we're going to have another future AMA where we talk about all the benefits of that and answer a ton of questions on the travel agency. Like I said, we're working on some things. On top of that, some of you may not know this. We are getting on Uniswap, okay? We're getting on Uniswap. This is a very big deal because this means that we are now getting into the Ethereum crowd. Now, Ethereum crowd are very loyal to Ethereum, meaning if there's a project that's on Binance or Polygon or whatever blockchain, they don't invest. They want to do only Ethereum. There's also some major exchanges that won't list a project unless they have a good amount of volume with Ethereum. So we are in pre-sale right now, and we're going to be launching on Uniswap here within the very, very near future. And then immediately following that, we're going to be also launching on another swap. I don't know if David's actually mentioned it yet, so I don't want to say the name yet. If he has and you already know, then we're good. But we're going to be going cross-chain. We're going to be going cross-chain in a lot of ways. We're also working with 2 other blockchains right now, possibly a third. And we're kind of doing all these things in steps. We're going to get on Uniswap. We're going to get on this other swap. Then we're going to bring on this and this and this. And this is going to do wonders for our volume and for everything with our charts and everything like that as well. So this is a big move for us. I hope you're all excited about Uniswap and getting on with Ethereum. And all you Ethereum people out there, I know you've been waiting for this move to happen. It's going to happen here soon, and we're so happy to have you join the family. All right, so real quick, some giveaway announcements. We did a couple giveaways this week, which I'm going to switch over to that screen right now. We actually did 2 giveaways this week, and I want to announce the winner. So the first giveaway we actually did with Women in Crypto this last Wednesday, and it was super easy. Just tune into our Twitter space, and we literally just pick somebody that's a listener, and we give them a plot of land, and we have our partners pick the person, so the pressure's not on me to pick somebody. So Jules picked out Crypto Lockers 1 to win a silver plot. So congratulations, Crypto Lockers 1. If you have not reached out to our main Twitter account, reach out to our main Twitter account, and we're going to get that sent over to you. The second, which we've been doing every Sunday now, is a Sunday Fun Day giveaway. This one was focused on Instagram. All you had to do was go and follow our Instagram account, comment on some posts, and a winner was going to be picked at random. So big congratulations to, hopefully I say your name right, CSKotowski.com8. CSKotowski.com8. Congratulations, you were our Sunday Fun Day giveaway winner. And not only did you win a silver plot, but you also won an Alpha Pass. So you're going to be able to go into the world when we let our diamond people go into the world, and you're going to get bumped up the list to get into Alpha. So congratulations, Crypto Locker and CSKotowski.com8. You guys have all won some really neat things. Congratulations. For anyone if you are new to TCG, we do a lot of giveaways, a lot. In fact, I always challenge people to find me another project that can out giveaway us. We do a lot. So always tune into our socials, jump on our events. We want to hook you up. It makes us feel good. So going down the line of things I need to talk about today, in Paris, which was a very big convention, David met with the CEO of Hacken, and we are going to get fast-tracked on getting audits. We want to do full audits on all our security. We've already done multiple audits on our stuff. I think like 3 or 4 now, but we're going to add in some more because we want to make sure that TCG is top security, like triple layer security type stuff. As we don't want to be a project that is a hacked project story like so many other crypto projects out there. So not only are they going to help us out with that, but we're also going to get things fast-tracked with CoinMarketCap, our ranking, and our information, as well as CoinGecko. So for those that have been asking, hey, when are we going to get some our ranking system set up in CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko and some of those updated things, very soon. So we're pushing this process. Should take a couple weeks for us to get there, but we're going to be getting there. We're going to be making sure everything looks super legit and filled with lots of security, which is an attractive trait for a lot of potential investors. Speaking of conventions, we are going to be working with the Aussie Crypto Convention. We're actually going to be doing a lot of stuff with Australia as a whole, as you got to see that sunrise video at the beginning of this AMA. And there's some more things coming out with Australia here in the near future. Wink, wink. And we're also going to be working with them with their crypto convention. I believe this is in September. And we are planning on getting like a good sized booth there. So for anyone who's in Australia or wants to travel and come hang out with us in Australia, I believe it's going to be around September, but don't quote me on that. And then we're doing a lot of updates to the world right now. So I want to give everyone just a quick update with Alpha. We are building a lot of different things at the moment. So a lot of different things. Alpha is kind of a big deal because this is, like we've said multiple times before, this is when people can actually log in and check out the world. Now, through all the people that I've been meeting with from Miami, it's been unreal. I was on some very high level meetings literally right before this AMA started. That's why I'm dressed up in my suit right now. Pretty much almost everybody wants into the metaverse and they want into ours. But there's been a good portion of people that like will pull the trigger as soon as they can log in and see for themselves. Like all they want to do is log in. So we are really hard focusing on making sure Alpha looks freaking awesome. So we've ran into some bugs. We've ran into some layering issues that we needed to fix. In the process, we've also been updating the world and adding more upgrades to it. So basically, we want, when we show people these high value meetings that we're running, and we want them to log into something freaking incredible. So what that means to everybody is that we're going to be taking a little bit more time to make sure that this is top quality, as opposed to just rushing something out. Okay. Which means it will take a little bit longer for each group to come into the world. We have so much time though. We have like 3 months until beta. But it is our goal to get everybody in, but we want it to be a top quality experience. We don't want you to log into a buggy world. And we definitely don't want other people. So rather than us rush it to try to get it out fast, we're kind of taking the turn of let's not rush it. Let's do it right. And let's get some people, let's get some of these high value people into the world and looking at something awesome. Hopefully that makes sense to everybody. I understand there's going to be some people that are like, oh man, I was hoping to get in like next week, or something like that. We get that. We get that everybody is really excited. But we really do feel like it is so much better for us to put out a quality product than a rushed product. So there's been a couple major games that have come out in the last year or two. Some of you are going to immediately know what I'm talking about. They were rushed. And when they launched, it was such terrible feedback. In fact, even consoles like Sony and Microsoft, like they were issuing out refunds for people that purchased certain games because they were so bad and so not what was promised. We don't want to be that story. So it's so important for us to push out a quality product and not rush anything. So again, I 100% apologize to anyone that was like, I want to get in next week. We're going to extend things out a little bit. And that's the reasoning why. Hopefully that reasoning why resounds with everybody. But I wanted to be honest with you on where we're thinking. We still got a lot of time before beta, so don't worry. You're going to get into the world. You're going to get into the world before beta. Don't worry about that. But we're just going to extend it out a little bit. So in addition to fixing a bunch of stuff in the world, we're upgrading a lot of things in the world, and we're adding more and more and more to it. So like on a recent video, you saw our new waves on the beach, which are gorgeous. By the way, if you haven't seen our video of just the waves, like seriously, it looks so good. I could just stare at that for like an hour just because it's so peaceful. But we're also updating a couple other things. So I got some new cars here for you. Cars are going to be a pretty big deal within the world. And we are custom making everything and not using a bunch of borrowed assets. We're actually creating it a lot of ourselves. And I got some cars here to show you. So as you can see, we're creating some really, really cool and exotic cars. This car right here, this SUV is something I would literally buy right now. Like I'm an SUV guy. I love a lot of glass. Oh my gosh, I would literally buy that right now. And then we're gonna also have some sport cars, some fast cars, some exotic cars, and so we're working on this right now, so that everyone has, like I said, an awesome freaking first experience going into the world. I mean, look at this. It's so good. And of course, with all these cars, I mean, you gotta have some really cool ones too. So I'm not gonna show you all of them because I want to keep some of them back, but I'll at least show you this one. We're working on some pretty neat things right now in the terms of vehicles and transportation within the world. I mean, how cool does that look, right? So we're making some updates to the world as well. So moving on. TCG, we've talked about this the last 3 weeks now, and guys, we're going to be hosting a major convention in Vegas. The building is enormous. It's a 200,000 square foot building. We're splitting it with another project called Puzzle. So we'll have 100,000, they'll have 100,000. Guys, 100,000 square feet is enormous. Like that's way bigger than some of the conventions that I went to in Miami. And those were big conventions. This space is even greater than that. And we are going to be sending out a bunch of information on this. So the event is going to be 8th, 9th, and 10th at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And during the event, you can expect a couple things. You can expect keynote speakers, panel discussions, exhibit stands, including our partners so that you can go talk with our partners in person. There's going to be some pretty high value networking opportunities. We're going to be bringing in some high value people to the convention center too. So for anyone that has a project or is getting a booth within our at our expo, you can expect to be able to meet with some high value people as well. We're going to have live entertainment. You're going to have a lot of meet and greet with the team as well as myself. I will be doing a lot of speaker events and interviews and stuff with other people there as well. And I, of course, want to meet every single one of you. For everyone that can make it, I would love to hang out with you in person and do some stuff. We're going to be doing some free entries and some big giveaway events during this convention. And hopefully, fingers crossed, this will be about the time that beta will be hopefully up and live. So we might be also having a lot of computers and places where people can go in and do some unique things within the world, is as long as everything goes according to plan. So you can book your tickets right now. You can't click the link because it's on a live AMA, but check our socials. You can find it, and we would love to hang out with you in person. We think that'd be super fun. We're going big with this. I mean, this is something that not many companies do within their first year of being open is hosting an entire convention. So sometimes projects will get like a little booth, but not as big as what we're doing. So we're going big with this. So gosh, I got a really bad cough today. I apologize for that. I'm gonna suck on a cough drop here. Give me 1 second. Every now and then I'll get these allergies and it'll really kick up my throat. Okay, so as you saw earlier, we have some record land deals going on. The Dragon Guild is, we believe, one really big record deal, and the good news doesn't stop there. We have some other pretty big announcements to make here within the next week or two. I'm not kidding you when I have said that we've been working behind the scenes very hard. The production that we've gotten from Miami has been absolutely enormous. Just amazing productive meetings. And we have been getting connected with some pretty eye-opening people and influencers and celebrities and titans in business. We got some things going on behind the scenes right now. We're also signing some stuff. So not only have all these meetings been very productive, and pretty much everyone we have met wants in to TCG. That's phase one, is doing the discovery and getting everybody hyped up and going answering all their questions. Phase two is putting the ink to the paper and actually getting these deals signed, right? Well, right now we're on that phase two. And things are happening right now behind the scenes that are very exciting. Very exciting. So I can't talk about any of it yet. I'm actually on some NDAs for some of them. However, get ready. Get ready for some surprising news, okay? I'm not joking when I've said we've been working very hard, meeting with people and getting people hyped up about the metaverse. One cool thing about us is we kind of have the thing that they want. All these companies, they want their brand to look good. Like, they want their name is their brand. And they don't want to be associated with a stick figure metaverse. They want to be in something top quality. And they want to be a part of a metaverse that is actually attracting users and retaining users. So a lot of the other metaverses, not to say any names, they don't really retain users because you log in, walk around, and leave because there's not much to do. So it's important that these businesses are existing in a world that not only does their brand and everything that they offer look good, but that there's actually users in the world to come see their stuff, right? So our meetings have been, like I said, wildly productive, and everybody, it's like immediate light bulb moment. Oh, guys, we have so much news. Gosh, I literally could talk for like 4 hours today. Just the last week alone has been just outrageous week in such a good way. So this is some exciting news, okay? Some exciting news right here. We are starting to build our secondary market. This has been something that has been asked about over and over and over, is when can we sell our plots? When can we buy stuff and trade on the secondary market? This is literally getting built as we speak. It was our original plan to have this around launch time, when the game comes out. Depending on a lot of variables, it might be sooner than that, okay? I'm not going to give a date. I'm not even going to give a time frame because I don't want anyone to be disappointed in case something happens and it really is around launch. But we're working on this right now, and there is a chance that this might come out sooner than launch date. And we'll be communicative with you on that whole process. So like I said, we're not just building the world, we're building a lot of different areas of industry within TCG World, including our own company, alongside as we build everything else. We have, without a doubt, one of the hardest working studios and geniuses in blockchain speciality working on working for our company. We got a fantastic team. So we're going to give you news on this as we go. But We're working on the secondary market. Alpha, as I talked about earlier, Alpha is getting updated in a lot of ways. Not only are we fixing bugs and building quality, but we're actually taking more time to build it even greater than before. In fact, there was a major update, and I mean major update, literally this morning. I'll take off my picture here real quick just so you can kind of see that. So this is literally a screenshot from my computer, and the file is so big, like it's still downloading, even as I talk. So we're going to be streaming some stuff. Jace, myself, David, and maybe some other people on the team, we're going to be streaming to you all some things within the world. But our studio is making incredible progress with everything. Yes, we're discovering bugs and we're discovering things that need to be fixed. But in the process, we're also adding upgrades and additions and features to the world to really make this a special experience for people when they get to see it for the first time. So we're doing some things right now, and alpha is something that we are very excited about. And although we got plenty of time before beta, we want to get you all in. So don't worry, we want to get you in, but we want you to log into something of high quality. We want to really blow your socks off when you log in, as well as all these other people that we're meeting with when they log in for the first time too. We have some surprises coming, and I'm just going to say that alone. We have been meeting with some very jaw-dropping people and organizations and industries over the course of the last 2 weeks. I know you've heard me say that a couple times, but we're not exaggerating that. I get some projects exaggerate that. We're actually meeting with some pretty big people and businesses behind the scenes right now. We're going to have some surprises for you over the course of the next couple weeks. Like I said, some things are being signed right now. Some deals are happening right now. And we cannot wait to announce it all to you. We're being very strategic with how we announce it and when we announce it. So for an example, we already have some of these deal signs ready to go, but we're just waiting for that right time to announce everything. So don't worry, we're being very strategic. We have also have 2 more people join our team who are very well-connected individuals. I can't say their names quite yet, but they are hooking us up with celebrities and business CEOs, and it's just eye-opening how many contacts they have on speed dial. Like, it is wild. And even if I said like a contact or 2 right now, you would even believe me. And they literally are like, oh, you want to talk to this guy? Sure, I got his number right here. Let me give him a call. So we have some pretty skilled people helping us out and working with us to get us in the door. And then David and I just kind of close it. They open the door, we close it. And we don't really have to close anything. The world itself sells itself. So we don't really have to talk a bunch. We just show them the video and their eyes blow up. So we got some surprises, okay? We have some surprises. We have some news. We are so excited for what's going on behind the scenes right now. And we cannot wait to drop the bombs. We cannot wait. So thank you for everyone being very patient with us during alpha and during this time where we went to Miami, that we met with a bunch of people, but you haven't heard anything quite yet. Let me tell you that your patience will pay off because stuff's getting done. Also, I got a video here for you. So going back to the beginning of this AMA, I talked to you about how we're getting into a fashion show. There's a guy that we met with doing a fashion show. I'm not going to show you their demo video because it just didn't look good, and you would know what metaverse that they were working with. I don't want to do that. But I will show you what we created. Now, we put this all together literally within 24 hours. Okay. So like we rushed job this just so that they have something for their fashion show. But I'm going to show you kind of what we did. It has parts of a video that you've seen before and then some edits to it. Okay. All right. Enjoy, everybody. Pretty cool, right? So, like I said, they showed that their previous demo to David, and David's like, "Oh, guys, don't do this. Don't show your new line of fashion in this way. Let me contact my studio. Let us make something special for you." And we put that together very quickly to unveil some new fashion at their fashion show. I believe it's either today or tomorrow or something. And if I showed you the side-by-side video, it's a little humorous, but we wanted to hook them up and do them a favor. I don't even think we didn't even ask for anything in return. We just wanted to help them out a little bit. So, because David's a good guy. So everybody, I have, not even kidding, I have about 2-3 hours of stuff that I could just keep going on. Like I said, this last week has been insanely productive. I will try to be good with my Twitter and just update you on things as I meet with people. I can't update on everybody, but I'll try to get better with it. And get ready, strap in your seatbelts. Make sure that your socks are loose. I saw people post that in the comments because we want to blow everybody's socks off with Alpha. So I do want to say one more time, thank you for being patient with us. I know everyone's excited and they're very anxious to get into the world. And although we could get a lot of people in the world right now, we want to wait so that it's not a rush job. Okay, I know I talked about this already, but I just wanted to tell everybody thank you so much for being patient with us. I promise we're doing this for the best reasons, to put out a quality product instead of a rushed product. I understand that Alpha is meant to look bad. Like, it's meant to have a lot of bugs. It's meant to figure out and fix a bunch of stuff. Like, I understand that that's typically what Alpha looks like. But we want to take things to a higher quality level. So bear with us as we continue to build this and we do this the right way, or what we believe is the right way. And I'll continue to be high in communication with you. And I'm going to be able to stream the world here very soon. Like I said, I literally just got the new update this morning. I haven't even had time this week to play the old update because it's just been back-to-back meetings. So our studio is working very hard. So what's going to happen right now is we're going to do the AMA portion of this AMA. We're going to do the AMA portion in Telegram. If one of our moderators or real estate agents, can you please post the link I'm going to go get some water and a cough drop, maybe some hot tea for my throat. So give me a couple minutes and then I'll log in. We will answer all your questions. So whether you've been with us for 8 days or 8 months, I want to answer your questions. It's just going to be super laid back, chill environment. So it's going to be in our Telegram main chat here in a bit. I'm happy to answer all your questions. Thank you, everybody, for following us. If you were with us weekly, crazy, right? We've done 34 weeks of AMAs in a row. Like we're reaching that 52 mark. Show me a project that does an AMA every single week. We just want to be different than any other project out there in every single way. We want to be different. So thank you for watching us and tuning into us, whether you watch us live or after the fact. We really appreciate it. Like we really do. I'm going to go get some water and some honey or tea or something for my throat. And then I'll see you guys here in a couple minutes, and I'm going to end on some cool cinematics. Like I said, if you haven't seen our alpha cinematic yet, make sure that you max the resolution on YouTube Live, and I'll see you all in a bit. Thanks, everybody.
Get nothing you can't do. Believe your eyes because it's true. The Metaverse is calling you. Oh yeah. So get in, get on, get everything you want. Come in, one and all. Your future has begun. The Metaverse is coming.